Hey guys, Max2015 here, and as I promised you from the last video, today is Hammerman Day and we're going to defend against Hammerman with a full 10 boosted ice defensive lineup, just because I don't think anyone's ever done it on YouTube. I'm not sure if people do it at all, but since we have the 10 ice statues, I don't think I personally will never come back to 10 boosted ice in the future. It's just because I'm trolling right now after my push, so we're just gonna go ahead and try to do that. Right now I still have 8 out of my 10 statues boosted, just because, like I said in my previous video, when I had the full 10 boost, no one was attacking me at all. With 8 out of 10 boosted, at least some people come and attack me, so that way I can get a little bit of diamond from them. But this time it's Hammerman, so we're just gonna go ahead, boost up the last two sorry, we're gonna boost up the last 2 statues for a full absolute 10 offensive lineup, defensive lineup. So we're at 5-5. I haven't changed anything I mean, in terms of the statue setup, but the statues itself, I have been making guardians through the entire week. So I made a lot of perfect guardians, defensive building damage guardians. So these are all 30% now. All 4 of them are 30%. The masterpieces are still the same from when I was pushing. And then the troop health, the building healths, these can use a little bit of extra work. So actually, no, only this one is not perfect. But short of that, out of my 10 statues, I think I'm only maybe like 4% short of fully perfect ice statues, which is actually pretty cool. But anyways, let's just try to get into it. Here's my shield. I've already have the setup, my super OP sniper tower level 1 in the front because it has to shine through. The laser beam is still here. It has about 8 hours, 45 minutes left. I am making, actually I already made yesterday, what do you call this, a shock blaster, just because I feel like the shock blaster, shield generator and shock blaster are the more prototype part friendly, not friendly, it's just the best way to use your prototype parts, because when you're using 2 shields or 1 shield, 1 laser beam, the critical fuses really come down. Look at 180 is what I have left, whereas the complex gears just keep on growing and growing. So at 542 is just so many. Same with the power rods. But when you use when you make 1 shield and 1 shock blaster, then you actually use your prototype parts more efficiently that way. I think they all kind of come down at the same time, so you don't end up with 500 of one and 100 of the other. So that way it creates a huge discrepancy. Anyways, we have 10 boosted statues. It is Hammerman Day. I do not expect anything besides an absolute walk in the park. We should be able to get through this absolutely with our eyes closed. But let's just sit down and enjoy. Have a cup of coffee if you don't have it already. This mug here is from the Bahamas. My wife likes to collect Starbucks mugs from everywhere we travel to, which is actually pretty cool. So there goes the first wave. Ooh, did you see that sniper tower just shooting at it? They weren't even able to take down my level 1 sniper tower. There's a little bit of a lag, but there's the victory. And we got another field capacitor, which is good. And some intel. I forgot that we get intel from the Hammerman event. I wish the other events always gave you intel. I mean, they're like hit or miss on the other ones. On this one, it's absolutely guaranteed. I can't believe Gearheart doesn't give you any intel. I really wish the Gearheart event would give you both intel and gold at the same time. Those are just gold pits. I mean, the Gearheart event is a gold pit. Man, at this rate, I don't think they're even going to get past the first wave of defense. I just have so much damage going on, and that laser beam will just cut through any Zookas that are behind those heavies. Oof, boy, those flamethrowers are just doing a lot of work also. And I mean, I unintentionally left all the boom cannons in the front. I didn't even realize all 4 of them were right on the shore there. Man, look at those 10 statues glowing. Isn't that sick? By the way, today's Monday, so it's been 8 days since I finished my push. 8 days, and to this day I have not been rated just yet. So, I mean, people have tried to rate me, but no successful rates, except for my friend Amirantillo, who I beached the HQ for. But other than him, yeah, nothing on my layouts, on the corner layout. So this is stage 3. Actually, I think you get to a point where having so much ice, I mean, this is the most ice you can possibly have in Boom Beach, and as close to perfect, and all 10 of them boosted, it kind of takes the fun out of the event. I mean, it's not even, okay, the sniper level 1 went down, but man, they're just going by so quickly. But if you ever wonder what it looks like, this is exactly what having 10 boosted ice looks like when you're defending against Hammerman. So right there, more prototype parts, which is great. That was stage 3. We're gonna go straight to stage 4, and I am so confident I don't have to move any of the defenses around or replace, just because I have so much statue boost. It just doesn't make any sense. Oof. And I know if any of you new YouTubers watching out there thinking, oh, why do you have 10 boosted eyes? Well, this is the conclusion of a long road of pushing. Before I started pushing victory points, I had all PSC statues and only 3 offensive statues. So for the longest time, for about a year, I was doing the Hammerman event completely unboosted with no ice, in which I was only able to do 5 stages back then. And that was after changing layout after layout, trying to get the best possible layout. So I think this right now is sort of my reward for all that year-long hard work. And now I finally have 10 ice statues, so I may as well enjoy the event. Just sit down and watch it. Although, it's not like I had any struggle with the Hammerman event when I was pushing victory points. With 6 boosted ice, 1 shield, and any prototype defense, it was still easy with 6 boosted ice. So having 10 boosted ice is just an obliteration of these troops. I kind of lost count. What stage is this? Is this 5 or 6? I'm not sure. Wouldn't it be cool if they had 10 stages? I think 10 is more of a rounded number rather than 7. But I'm just reminiscing of the time when Dr. T used to be called Dr. Terror, and it used to be 20 stages. So things have changed quite a bit in Boom Beach, and things will change again. I know about this whole big update coming up. I don't know if it's probably been next week, next month in March, where we're gonna finally get heroes in Boom Beach. I cannot imagine how those guys are gonna play out. It'd be pretty exciting. I'll be sure to be posting with them, hopefully. So we'll see. Oh, also, I wanted to mention to you guys, this will be probably the last video. Well, maybe tomorrow's video. These will be the last videos where you're gonna see a full 10 ice statues going on, because I am actually making a red masterpiece. Man, I got a brain froze for a moment there. I'm making this troop damage masterpiece, which I kind of did the statue peak already, and I know this one is going to be a perfect 32% already. This is only the second masterpiece I'm making since I stopped the push. Regarding the red statues, and I'm already getting a perfect troop damage again, so I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to put it down. I don't know if it's just pure luck, and I know some of you guys have been struggling for the longest time trying to get perfect offensive statues, and you can't get them. I just got lucky. I got one for my push, and right after my push I'm getting another one already. I've also gotten 2 perfect 42% GBE statues along the way. I think 2? Yeah, 2. And Guardians, well, since I had thousands of shards in the past, I've had so many perfect Guardians. I just kind of keep on crushing them or reclaiming them along the game. But the masterpieces are the important ones, and I know this one's going to be a 32% troop damage, and I'll certainly be keeping it, for operations and regular casual gameplay. I'm not even paying attention to what's happening. Oh man, just naked rifles, they're not going to last. I don't think we've gotten more than 2 or 3 buildings destroyed so far, have we? It seems to me that for a Hammerman, rather than building health, the statues back here, building damage is what makes the difference, because you're trying to get rid of the troops as fast as possible. And when you have 5 fully boosted, almost perfect, we're only short by 1% as far as building health, defensive building damage is concerned. Only 1% short of all 5 perfect statues. So I mean, my base is just absolutely wrecking right now. Oof. 2 more tanks, 3 boom cannons aiming at them. Piece of cake. Oh, so we lost 5 buildings this time. I mean, not even the entire first line of defense is gone, so pretty awesome. So feast your eyes As I said, this will probably be the only and last Hammerman we're going to be doing with 10 fully boosted ice statues. So we're only one stage away, so this will be stage 7. Grenadiers and medics, those are the troop comps from the Hammerman event that usually give you the most trouble, in my opinion at least, but this is one instance in which I will not be worrying. Rocket launchers and flamethrowers just combined against rifles are just so deadly. I mean, they haven't even been touched. Look at the health of my own buildings. A couple of critters going on. Zukas, naked Zukas. Wow. I'm just waiting for that one blast from the laser beam, which was pointless because they all died before the laser beam was able to fire. Let's take another sip of coffee. Ooh, rifle mats. Okay. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, no, they're not going to be able to. It seems to me that this stage 7 is actually going to do more poorly. Is that the way you say it? More poorly? I guess so. Than stage 6. Grenadiers are finally coming in. They should be able to do some serious damage. Although there's no medics with them and I have 2-shot launchers. Well, 1 right now, but I will have 2. Never mind. They weren't able to even chug a couple of grenades and they're all done. 2 left. Look at my sniper level 1 finishing up the guy. Yeah, stage 7 didn't even accomplish 1 building on the base. Victory, as I expected. I really didn't expect anything shorter, easier than this, really. Even if he had sent up more troops, it wasn't going to be even remotely close to taking us down. So that was it. All 7 stages. The easiest Hammerman I have ever faced. Oh, sorry about the cutaway, guys. My computer just kind of stopped recording because of space issues. So I had to just kind of reboot it and try one more time. But fortunately, we were just about to wrap up the video and you were able to see all 7 stages of Hammerman. So this will be, like I said, the one and only time most likely that we're going to be attacking or defending against Hammerman with a full 10 boosted ice statues. I think I'm going to switch them out soon. At least one of them I have planned on switching out. But anyways, hopefully you guys liked the video, guys. Leave me a comment down below and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.